This is Liana. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to take a few moments to orient you to our Laulima course site so that you know where to find information for success this semester. Now, when you log into Laulima using your UHID and password, you will be brought to a homepage. So every person who has an account through the University of Hawaii has a Laulima homepage. You can set up a profile. You can upload a photograph. So when you're having discussions with your classmates and peers, that it at least lets us connect to individuals and not just kind of blank names that we don't have a relation to. So I encourage everyone to set up your profile on your homepage. This is your own personal work site, so you can store resources here. You can use the calendar here to help align your assignments for your different classes. So take some time to explore your homepage. Up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Next to it, on atop the top of your screen, you should see the courses that you are enrolled in for this semester. And whether you have a face-to-face class, a hybrid class, or a fully online class, there should be a Laulima site for each of those courses. And if you don't see them all listed at the top of the page, go to the top right corner where it says sites. And if you click on that, you need to make sure that the orange star is lit next to all of your courses for this semester. And then when you refresh the page, you should be able to see your classes and then be brought to your class. So I'm going to use this particular History 152 course just as an example. So when you get to your class here, that you have a home page, kind of gives you an overview of our course, my contact information when you need to get in touch with me, a description of the course here, and of course, how to get started. The first thing to do is to read the syllabus. All the tools that we will be using for the semester are located here on the left side menu board. This information on the homepage won't change. That will stay the same for the whole semester. So if you need quick reference of cell phone number, home phone number, campus number, email, office hours, it's all right here. On the right side of your homepage here, you'll see different communication tools. Every Monday morning, I send out an announcement for the week, kind of giving you a heads up what to expect. This announcement is also sent to your UH email as a courtesy, so you can check it there. Please make sure you do check your UH email regularly. You cannot reply to my announcement, so this is a one-way communication that I get to communicate a lot of information directly to the whole class at the same time. So if you click on that blue tab, you should be able to then see a detailed list of tips here to start us out for the semester. Now, these announcements are also archived on that left side menu board down here. You'll see at the very bottom, it says announcements. But you should see maybe the first 2 or 3 that are posted here regularly. So again, that's a teacher to class communication. If I scroll down, you can see here a calendar where I've put in some key academic calendar dates, and you can click on the highlighted blocks for more information. So for example, here's Monday the 26th, which is the first day of the fall semester. And if you click on that, I've again given you a more detailed description. So what's here on the Friday the 30th, you'll see that it's, again, you can go and click on these important deadlines for more information. So here's our course calendar. If you scroll down even further, you'll see if you have anything new in forums. Forums is our discussion board. The messages tool acts as an internal email for our class. And both of these tools, forums and messages, are student and teacher driven. So both you and I can post and respond. So this here will just let you know if you've got any new messages or discussion forums, and you can then go back up to the the menu bar to access them more directly. If I scroll down to the bottom of this homepage, you'll see that there's a chat room. And this is a great place to quickly post some questions, get help from your classmates, get help from your teacher. If something's confusing, you can't find something, I will usually check into our Laulima site at least once a day. And if there are questions here, then I know to answer them. So that's just a quick reference point. But I wouldn't answer them on this homepage. I would have to go back here to the Laulima menu bar on the left-hand side. So if I click here, then you can see that I've given you a first message to start out our semester together, and then anyone could add to this chat. I like to put information here such as, hey, your quizzes have been graded, or heads up, we have a live video conference coming up this evening, just so that I'm not completely inundating your UH email address all the time, which can get a little frustrating when there's just so many emails coming through, and then we start to ignore them, and we certainly don't want that to happen. So this is just for our class here, a little chat room. So please explore this menu bar. This has everything that you will need for the semester. And the first thing you should do is take a look at the syllabus. You can print out the syllabus if you would like in its entirety. And if I click here on syllabus and course manual, you can see I can find it here as a PDF file. What I've also done is broken down our syllabus, because it really is a course manual. It's really a guide to refer back to frequently throughout the semester, so that you can click on content. So you want to go to know what the student learning outcomes are, what it means to be a writing intensive designated class. Then you can click on that and just see that part, so you're not completely overwhelmed. If you need to get help from the technical faculty, here's the support contact information. If you want to go down to the weekly schedule and go, hey, what's coming up in 3 weeks, because I know I'm going to have a busy week, this is where you can see where the breakdown of assignments are. So again, you take the time to look through this syllabus. There's a resources folder, which has a lot of different types of information to help you. Everything from news sites to a service learning option for our course, if you would like to look at that, to time management strategies, to UH Maui College learning resources. You can click on any of these hyperlinks and it will take you to help for you. We do have a required textbook for the course, and that has an online ancillary resources center, so you can access the book online. If you just like to read an e-text, you can do that. If you are interested in flashcards and interactive map activities, as well as practice quizzes, this is a great site to explore. Most of the work that you turn in for the semester will be through this assignments, tests, and quizzes site. And the first one that I'm asking you to start off the semester is a little scavenger hunt of our Laulima course site to make sure you know where to find everything and where to submit your assignments. The second biggest tool that we will be using this semester is our discussion forums tool. And this is where we meet as a community to really delve into some complex ideas in history. This is where we get to relate the text to our own lives, relate the text to current events, relate the text to other aspects of history that we want to compare. All of your assignments that are graded are linked to this gradebook tool, so you should be able to see your grade at all time and never kind of be confused or wonder where you stand in the course. So this is just kind of the first set of assignments that will be you'll be looking for this semester. So just to let you know, and then of course we have an internal email, so I can send you messages, you can send me messages, and again this will be linked to your UH email address, so that you don't have to be in Laulima to receive those messages. So take some time to orient yourself to our course site, and the first thing that you're going to want to do, even before our semester starts, is to go to the weekly lessons tool. This is your home base. This is your control center. Every Sunday, I post a new weekly unit of lessons so that you know what to expect. And if you click on the Getting Started, this should orient you not only to our course site, but to make sure your technology is compatible with all of the tools that we will be using this semester. And I start each module with a checklist to help orient you so that you can kind of wrap your mind around what you need to do for the semester. For the week. And so, for example, read the course syllabus. That's the first thing you have to do. And when you've done it, you can click this off. And on my end, I get to see which of my students have completed which assignments as the semester progresses. So that if I see that you're not completing the assignments, we can connect and figure out a better strategy for your learning success. So you'll see each module will start off with a checklist. There'll be an overview of what to expect for the week, and then your assignments. So I've got some videos for you to look at, PowerPoint. Make sure that you can open it so that you can read those and see those throughout the semester. I've given you some study tips here to go through. Let's see, what else do I have here? If you haven't found the Laulima scavenger hunt by the end of the first week of the semester, I'm going to want you to take a little quiz to make sure that you indeed do understand the way this course will flow, what the workload is like, and what to expect as far as your responsibilities as a student in this online class. So please be sure to take time to look through our course site. And if you have any questions whatsoever, send me an email. And I look forward to working with you this semester. See you soon. Ahui ho.